Suta, in response to Saunaka's enquiry about the highly meritorious Purana, the Devi Bhagavatam, decides to speak about it in detail. Suta firstly seeks the Divine Mother's grace and blessing to narrate correctly this sacred knowledge. Contemplating on the subject, Suta notes Brahma as the creator of this universe as the knowers of the Vedas and the Puranas say so. However, they also say that Brahma is born of the navel-lotus of Narayana. As such, Brahma cannot create independently. Lord Narayana in turn rests in yoga nidra, sleep, on the bed of Ananta, the thousand-headed serpent, in the time of Pralaya. So how can we call Bhagavan Narayana the source of the universe? Further, the refuge of Ananta is held on the ocean Ekarnava. A liquid cannot rest without a vessel, so I take refuge of the Divine Mother of all beings, who resides as the Shakti of all. She is the supporter of all through her qualities of Rajas, Sattva and Tamas, and resolves all back into herself in the end. With this understanding, Suta takes the Divine Mother's grace and blessing to narrate correctly this sacred knowledge. Suta begins by explaining the Purana Śrīmad Bhagavat or Devi Bhagavat as being comprised of 18,000 pure shlokas. Krishna Dvapayan, the Vyasa incarnate of that time, divided this Purana into 12 auspicious skandhas or books and 318 chapters. He explains the details of these to the sages and identifies the categories of its structure as 1. Creation of the universe, 2. Secondary creation, 3. Dynasties, 4. Manvantaras or cycles of time, and 5. The description of Manus and other kings. Suta further explains, Mahalakshmi is her Sattvic Shakti, Saraswati is her Rajasic Shakti and Mahakali is her Tamasic Shakti. When these feminine forms assume bodies for the creation of this universe, its common unit is defined as Sarga or creation by the high-souled persona, Mahapurusa. The further resolution of these three Shaktis or energies into Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh for the creation, preservation and destruction of this universe is denominated in this Purana as Pratisarga or secondary creation. Thus ends the synopsis of the second chapter of the first skandha in the Mahapurana Śrīmad Devi Bhagavatam of 18,000 verses by Maharishi Vedavyas.